Vallabha Jaya Girivaradari Yashoda Nandana Rajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jai Shri Krishna, Namo Vishpadaya Krishna Vastai Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Yatanamane, Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pajane, Nevi Shesha Shinivadi Pasitari Shadarne, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhatta Vrinda, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm a former monk, and I help people become more Krishna conscious. That's what I do. Okay. So we're continuing on reading from Bhagavad-Gita As It Is. Bhagavad-Gita. Translation. Sanjaya said, Arjuna, having thus spoken on the battlefield, cast aside his bow and arrows and sat down on the chariot, his mind overwhelmed with grief. Purport. While observing the situation of his enemy, Arjuna stood up on the chariot, but he was so afflicted with lamentation that he sat down again, setting aside his bow and arrows. Such a kind and soft-hearted person in devotional service of the Lord is fit to receive knowledge. So if you want to know if you're fit to receive knowledge, you have to be a kind and soft-hearted person. Are you? Are you a kind and soft-hearted person? Well, God knows if you are or if you're not. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purport to the first chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Chapter 2. Contents of the Gita summarized. Woo. It's been a while since I read this. It's good. Sanjaya Uvacha Tam Tata Kripa Ya Vishtam Ashru Purna Kulekshanam Vishidantam Vidam Vakyam Uvacha Madhusudana. Translation. Sanjaya Uvacha. Sanjaya said, Tam unto Arjuna Tata, thus, Kripaya, by compassion, Avishtam, overwhelmed, Ashru Purnam, full of tears, Akula, depressed, Ikshanam, eyes, Vishidantam, lamenting, Idam, this, Vakyam, words, Uvacha, said, Madhusudan, the killer of the demon, the killer of Madhu. All right, we're done. We're done for today. That's it for Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, Ki Jai. Okay, now we're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. Jai Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe. Okay. Nitai Goranga Jaya Nitai Goranga Goranga Nityananda Goranga Nityananda. Reading from Canto 1, Chapter 7. Translation. Cutting the hair from his head, depriving him of his wealth, and driving him from his residence are the prescribed punishments for the relative of a Brahmin. There is no injunction for killing the body. So that's how you do it. You cut the hair from their head, you deprive them of their wealth, you drive them from their residence. That's how you deal with a relative, a Brahmin Bandhu. Text 58. Putra Shokatura Sarve Pandava Saha Krishnaya Swanam Ritanam Yat Krityam Chakrur Nirharanadikam. Translation: Putra, son, Shoka, bereavement, Atura, overwhelmed with, Survey, all of them, Pandava, the sons of Pandu, Saha, along with, Krishnaya, with Draupadi, Swanam, of the kinsmen, Vritanam, of the dead, Yat what, Krityam, to be, Chakru, did perform, Niraharana, Adikam, undertakeable. Translation: Thereafter, the sons of Pandu and Draupadi, overwhelmed with grief, performed the proper rituals for the dead bodies of their relatives. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the first canto, chapter 7 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled The Son of Drona Punished. Chapter 8, Prayers by Queen Kunti and Parikshit saved. Text 1. Sutta Uvacha Ata Te Sampare Tanam Swanam Udakam Ichatam Datum Sa Krishna Gangayam Paraskritya Yayushriya. Translation: Sutta Uvacha, Sutta said, Ata, thus, Te, the Pandavas, Sampare Tanam, of the dead, Swanam, of the relatives, Udakam, water, Ichatam, willing to have, Datum, to deliver, Sa Krishna, along with Draupadi, Gangayam, on the Ganges, Puraskritya, putting in the front, Yayu, went, Striya, the women. Sutta Goswami, thereafter the Pandavas, desiring to deliver water to the dead relatives who had desired it, went to the Ganges with Draupadi. The ladies walked in front. Purport: To date, it's a custom in Hindu society to go to the Ganges or any other sacred river to take bath when death occurs in the family. Each of the family members pours out a pot full of the Ganges water for the departed soul and walks in a procession with the ladies in the front. The Pandavas also followed the rules more than 5,000 years ago. Lord Krishna, being a cousin of the Pandavas, was also amongst the family members. Ooh, Krishna was there. It's a party. Ain't no party like a Krishna party. Ain't no party like a Hare Krishna party. Because a Hare Krishna party don't stop for all eternity. Never stops. Party. Eternal party, guys. Eternal party. See, everyone's searching around the world. They're looking for happiness. You're looking for happiness throughout the day. You're trying to do things that'll make you happy. Maybe you want to watch TV. Maybe you want to go to the park. Maybe you want to hang out with your family. Because you're searching for happiness. But the ultimate happiness, you got to search for happiness inside of Krishna consciousness. That's your true happiness. That's your true happiness. Everything else is temporary. Temporary. It comes and it goes. Everything, guys, temporary in this material world. It's all temporary. It comes and goes. That's why you got to build your world. You got to build your world in the spiritual world. You got to focus on going there, because that's where it's just common sense, guys. This world is temporary happiness. It comes and it goes. There's a lot of suffering here. Okay. The spiritual world, it's eternal happiness, and it's ever increasing happiness. It gets better and better and better. So that just common sense, focus on going to the spiritual world. You don't want to stay here. Do your best to get out of this place and take as many other people with you. Take me too, man. Don't leave me in this material world, please. Okay. Continuing on. Lord, and such godless civilization becomes the source of all calamities in human society. What happened? Let me read that last sentence. A civilization that commits such sinful activities generally loses all faith in the Supreme Lord, and thus, in such a godless civilization becomes the source of all calamities in human society. Right now, we basically live in a godless situation, godless civilization, more or less. It's pretty godless. How do we know? Because all this meat eating makes it. I mean, that's a sign right there. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport of the 4th chapter of Krishna. Kamsa begins his persecutions. Chapter 5, the meeting of Nanda and Vasudeva. Although Krishna was the real son of Vasudeva and Devaki, because of Kamsa's atrocious activities, Vasudeva could not enjoy the birth ceremony of his son, but Nanda Maharaj, the foster father, celebrated the birth ceremony of Krishna very joyfully. The next day, it was declared that the male child had been born to Yashoda. According to Vedic custom, Nanda Maharaj called for learned astrologers and brahmanas to perform the birth ceremony. After the birth of a child, the astrologers calculate the moment of the birth and make a horoscope of the child's future. Yeah, that happens. Before the birth ceremony, the family members take baths, cleanse themselves, and decorate themselves with ornaments and nice garments. Then they come before the child and the astrologer to hear the future life of the child. Nanda Maharaj and other members of the family dressed and sat down in front of the birthplace. All the brahmanas who were assembled there on this occasion chanted auspicious mantras according to the rituals, while the astrologers performed the birth ceremony. All the demigods were also worshipped on this occasion, as well as the forefathers of the family. Nanda Maharaj distributed to the brahmanas 200,000 cows, which were well decorated with cloth and ornaments. He gave the brahmanas not only the cows in charity, but also hills of grain decorated with ornaments and golden bordered cloth. Hare Krishna. It's a fast reading today. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Should wait to get at Har Shivasati, go to Bhattavrinda. Now we're going to have some Harinam Sankirtan. Harinam Eva Klebalam, Kalo Nastieva, Gantir Anyata. It's the only way, baby. Nitai Goranga Jaya, Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga Jaya, Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga Jaya Gora Hari, Nitai Goranga Jaya Gora Hari, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Gora Hari, Jaya Sachinandana, Gora Hari, Goranga, 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 Nityananda, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Sham, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham, Jai Jai Nitai, Jai Jai Gaur, Jai Jai Shri Damayapur. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe Shama Sundar Radhe, Radhe Radhe Shama Sundar Radhe, Radhe Shama Sundar, Radhe Shama Sundar. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Nanda Yashoda Dula, Girivaradari Gopal, Jaya Nanda Yashoda Dula, Girivaradari Gopal, 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 hey Gopal, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Radha Shama Sundar, Jaya Shri Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Yamuna Devi, Jaya Shri Vrindavan Dham, Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribo, Nitai Gaur Premanandi, Hari Haribo, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Hare Krishna. It's 111, angel number.